My name is Kyle Baker. I'm the editor of Unearthed.
My name is Colin Rosemont, and I'm the director of Unearthed.
I already said that.
Okay.
My name is Sandra Hernandez, and I'm a collaborator on the project.
Oh, today we're at the first full day of the Mammoth Lakes Film Festival 2021.
And we're here in person, which is very exciting.
Beautiful, beautiful Mammoth Lake.
This is a documentary short, which we've actually been working on for about 4 years, and it's about an archaeological site down in Kern County, California, where we explore spirituality, colonialism, and history, and how Native Californians and archaeologists come together at this site and work through some of the politics, ethics, and future of archaeology and where these artifacts belong.
There was work already occurring at the archaeological site that intersected with our community's indigenous lands, and that's how I became involved in the project and started working with Colin and Kyle on this archaeological site and taking a tribal perspective of what it means when we unearth these objects and how we care for them and what it means for the future to learn from them.
I was working alongside the archaeologists, documenting the process of unearthing, and when Sandra and some of her family began to become involved in the site, coming to visit the site, we decided very quickly that the story was not about the archaeology per se, but was about the tensions around these different perspectives, these different worlds of how we understand the value of archaeology coming to bear. The value of unearthing things and taking them out of the ground and learning from them, and then on the opposite side, the value of keeping things in the ground and what that means to different people and what that means for the future of the tribe, of how we understand these things and understand the history of where these things come from.
In a broad answer, what we sort of take for granted, how we make knowledge, how we go to museums, how we sort of understand history as a narrative, and sort of what's outside of that. So I think the film, I hope, will make people sort of look twice at some of the things we take for granted when it comes to understanding the past.
I hope audiences take away from this film a critical perspective when it comes to archaeology. I think very often we have these popular cultural understandings of Indiana Jones and this somewhat of a triumphalist narrative of we're taking these things out of the ground, we're putting them in museums, and this is a 100% positive thing that's happening. And I hope that people can understand the multi-dimensional kind of complex relationship that different people have to the land and to, as Kyle was saying, how knowledge is produced. It's not a direct positive thing all the time, and it has many different layers that are important to keep in perspective.
I would hope that the audiences take away after viewing the importance of our sacred spaces, and that while to some people it could be just history or archaeology, that it is in fact us still living our culture, being able to be connected to these sacred places and spaces. So that's what I would hope. I'm a member of the Tohono Indian tribe. We have 1,120 tribal members that are currently enrolled with us. We are in the Bakersfield area here in California, and our indigenous homelands are all throughout the Tohono, what is now the Tohono Ranch.